Well, we like to party, and the Wales fans like to party, and all this you're hearing behind you is Gôl, the Welsh supporters' charity's fundraising do before the match tonight.
You're the man on the ground here. It's in aid of
Gôl. So tomorrow, on Monday, we're going to go to 3 orphanages in Belgrade. We're going to donate up to €1,000 worth of goods to them. I don't want to mention it, but yeah, for the 6th one, we went to some orphanages too. The same orphanages, and last October, November, when we played against Serbia, we brought over 4 kids from from 2 of the orphanages to Wales, so they could enjoy it. So we paid for all of that.
Can you take me through the moment when you first went into one of the orphanages, where you saw it for the first time, and how you felt?
That would have been Azerbaijan 2002. We went. I would have only been 8 years old then, and we went into an orphanage, and I'd never been to an orphanage. I'd never seen an orphan, as far as I'm aware, before, and yeah, it was shocking. The house was not in great condition, and of course the children there didn't. I had the privilege to be in Azerbaijan to support my country with my father, whereas these kids didn't have anything, didn't even have parents, didn't have someone who could just feed them. They had to live in a sort of a little commune, and seeing that, but seeing how grateful they were for everything, seeing how they wanted to encourage us to come up and dance with them, to give us a little cultural display. I mean, it's put me on the path to where I am now, and it's it's made Gôl grow from strength to strength too.
Tim, what are the sort of stories that you hear when you go to these places? What are they telling you?
They're very similar, especially in Eastern Europe. You're talking the usual problems, alcohol and drug abuse, parents who can't cope. And then as Chester was saying about Azerbaijan there, this is the 20th and 21st century we've been visiting these places. They've got war orphans there from the dispute with Armenia in Nagorno-Karabakh. When we went to Georgia the first time, there were children there who were traumatised after the Russian invasion of South Ossetia and Abkhazia.
And we have the same thing here in the Balkans. We've been to Bosnia, we've been to here. Not so much a problem now, but of course, like 10 years ago when we were playing against these teams, it was exactly the same. Like I have friends here who are from a stable family who had problems as children because of the bombs that were dropped in this city. Friends in Bosnia, obviously, who witnessed war firsthand, and it's so far away from us. But this was our generation. This was less than 20 years ago. The problems still persist.
You tend to think, you lead such a privileged and cosseted lifestyle, really. And I've been lucky, that I took the lad away and he got to see these things. I'm not saying it was scary, but in some places it's pretty grim. And I think it's good for us to have a bit of a reality check. We come here, people are fantastic, we have a lovely drink, sing song, give a little something back. It's a token gesture, I know that, but also trying to raise the good name of football fans. If we're going back a few years, especially English fans, some Wales fans, misbehaving, fighting and drinking and that, just trying to say, hang on guys, we're human beings like the rest of you. And it does seem to work.
That's how Gôl actually started, was in 2002. It was on the back of the English hooliganism in Euro 2000. And we thought, yeah, we go to all these countries that are clearly poor, we're going there, we're just drinking beer and having a laugh, and actually we can do two things at once. We can give something back to these communities, and we can raise the good name, as Dad was just saying.
We were very lucky. The children from Serbia, who we brought over last year, I'll be quite frank with you, I thought this was going to be a hassle looking after 4 kids for a week. It was a privilege.
I have no problems looking after 2 kids, I'll be honest with you, Tim.
Look, I got a lifetime looking after 1 kid. But these 4 children who really had nothing, they had clothes, they wore the same sort of clothes, they had nothing, and they were so grateful. And I really got a buzz out of it. Completely selfish now. I had such a good time with them.
But also, just seeing their faces, you talk about seeing their heroes, like from Serbia. No, just seeing Gareth Bale, someone who they see all the time. Like, we had a picture with Gareth Bale, and you see like little Angela. She was absolutely in awe. She was catching up to him. It was absolutely fantastic. They cared more about Gareth Bale than their own players. It was brilliant. But they still supported for Serbia, so.
Well, I think we can forgive them now, right? That's fair enough. No, well, listen, guys, thank you so much, because this is wonderful work you do here. If anyone wants to get in touch, if they want to sort of get involved in Gôl or help you guys out, what do they need to do?
I'm in charge of social media, so yeah, we're on Facebook, at Gôl Cymru, I think, or just search Gôl Cymru. Same thing on Twitter. We have a website, gôl.wales in English or gôl.cymru in Welsh.
We can also do, the magic of television, we can put it here.
That's lovely.
Across here.